All right, and welcome to this introduction video to online marketing in tourism. What is marketing? What is the role of marketing in modern day business? One of the grand old man of marketing, Peter Drucker, has once said that the aim of marketing is to make selling superfluous. So if we are good enough at marketing, we only have to make it sure that the person and the people can buy whatever we are selling, and the selling is kind of like automated because of the marketing. There's so much demand for the product because of the marketing that we don't actually have to invest in selling. However, we can also say that the aim of experiences is to make marketing superfluous. So if we have such a fantastic product that everybody wants it and everybody speaks about it, and generates this buzz in social media, for example, we don't even have to do marketing. But in reality, it's the combination of these three. So we need really good, well-designed products and services. We need marketing to make people aware that they exist, and we need selling in order to close the deal, make sure that someone buys these products. Together, these three ensure a successful business. In this video, we are going to look into defining marketing goals and budget, what that means. Also about we learn about customers and defining customer groups and customer personas for the business. We look at brand building as part of digital marketing. Then we also think about and examine what is actually doing marketing in practice all about. And then the final step in marketing is the constant learning and revising of the process, which we will be focusing on the last part of this video. But let's start with marketing goals and budget. Basically, marketing can be used for many different purposes. But what is common for all these purposes is that marketing is not just about defending the market position of the business, but also driving growth. However, that growth is defined. So one of the central goals of marketing is getting new customers, increasing awareness, because it's very rare to get a person to become your customer if they don't know you exist, especially in tourism, because you don't typically just encounter a tourism business. You have to be searching for it. You don't just run into it in the streets. You need to be informed that it exists. Then marketing can, of course, be used to develop this customer relationship, retaining old customers, increasing customer lifetime value. This is really important. So marketing can make people come back to the business more often. Marketing can be used to increase average sales. Marketing can be used to prolong the customer relationship. All of these increase the customer lifetime value. Marketing can be used to increase average sales by promoting other products, other services that the customer can buy, or even implying for them to buy from a higher price category. Of course, great marketing can increase customer satisfaction and recommendations. Customer experience actually starts the first time the customer encounters anything related to a business. So if that is the first marketing message they encounter, that is already what starts defining the customer satisfaction. So marketing is closely related to that. And of course, customer loyalty. If you have a great brand, great business, you can use marketing to increase your customer loyalty, get the customers focus their budgets and spending on your business more and more. And as I already said, it's mostly about growth. So if you have a marketing mindset, you also typically have a growth mindset, aiming to grow your business. If you're not that interested in growth, then marketing is there mostly for you to defend your competitive position. And marketing always starts with customers. So marketing is actually a design process. We design our communications and products and services to be attractive for certain kinds of people. And typically we talk about customer personas. We are crafting our products and services and marketing messages for certain kinds of people. We don't want to market everything for everybody. We want to be able to identify the people who would benefit from what we are selling the most and try to target those. And it's all about understanding and serving clearly defined customers. The more clearly you have defined for whom your products and services and business exists and who are the ones benefiting the most from using your services, the easier everything is. Marketing is also one of the goals of marketing is, of course, understanding the customers, doing the customer research and taking those research results into product development, service development, and for example, customer relationships. So everything starts with customers and understanding how company can deliver value for the customers and who are those people who we can serve in the most effective way. And even though in tourism we are often talking about small and medium-sized businesses that typically do not invest that much into branding, we can still think that everything we do online talks something and tells something about our brand, our company. It's about creating awareness. And if we do marketing that people are unable to connect to a business, connect to our brand, to connect to the recognizable brand of the business, then a lot of that marketing is wasted. So all the videos, pictures, everything should have elements that clearly link that marketing into the brand of the company. It's about being a thought leader on a topic that is defined in the strategy, where we are really good at, what are the things that are important for our business, and talking about those things, because the things we value, there's typically some people out there among the 7+ billion people on this planet that value the same things, and those are our target customers. We already talked about creating value and how branding also creates value for people. So people want to consume things that they feel proud consuming, and they want to tell their friends and relatives about the brands that they are consuming. And this is something that also tourism brands have to emphasize in their marketing, that our brand is something that certain kind of people want to relate to. Brand is also fantastic for differentiating from competitors. So brand is really difficult for anybody to imitate, because you have your own logo, your own sounds, your own colors, your own way to speak to customers that are difficult to imitate. And brands are also making it easier for people to buy stuff and consume, meaning that even though something might be more costly, something might be more inconvenient with the brand they love, they will still go through that because they trust that the brand will do them right if something goes wrong. And that is one of the key things in branding, is that we should be able to build this kind of trust towards our customers, that our brand represents something that creates trust for the people. And typically the brand and brand strength is related to business success, but that is not always the case. For example, the Kodak example is one of the biggest filmmakers ever, and it was a huge brand in its time, but that still didn't help it from losing a market share to a new innovation. So branding is not everything, but it does help a lot in marketing. and especially if you have a recognizable brand. You have your own logo that is present in every picture. You have your own color world in social media, in websites, in brochures, everything. You have maybe your own tune, sound connected to your brand that helps people to connect the marketing message to the brand and renew the message in their heads. And that is one of the things about online marketing, is that we should be thinking it as what kind of brand we are building with all this message. So the branding that is based on mission, vision, and values of the business should be the red line that connects everything we do, all the marketing actions we do online. How about what is actually doing marketing then? It's first and most of all following your key performance indicators that are derived from stated purpose of marketing for your business. If we look at these marketing goals, whatever you wish and aim to improve with your marketing should define your KPIs, what you care about the most. And we should constantly monitor how they develop. How is our customer lifetime value developing? How are our new customer acquisition developing? How is our customer loyalty developing, and why? Understanding why marketing is having these effects. Following markets, understanding what people are talking about, and especially social media. There is so much discussion going on in different social media channels all the time that your company could be joining in, that are important for your company. But if you have not decided what is important for your company, if you have not decided what is the story your company wants to tell, there's not a discussion that you can search for in social media. So you have to have defined this, and it immediately helps in, for example, social media marketing. And one of the biggest things, of course, is that a brand needs content. How you build a brand is by distributing content that explains and is connected to the brand, and especially persuasive content. And how we can persuade people is a big part of marketing that is also more focused in other parts of the course material. And many businesses are struggling that what kind of content, what should I talk about, what should I speak about? If you don't have anything to say, it's very difficult to create content. And that is why we go back to management and leadership and defining the mission, vision, and values for the business, because those should be telling you what kind of content you should be developing about which topics. And this is kind of like the core of your marketing mix of your marketing tools, let's say. Typically using this kind of a setting, if you can set up all of these and utilize these, it's a really strong start for any kind of digital marketing. So you need a website, and you need to optimize that website for search engine marketing. So you want your customers with certain keywords to find your website. Again, you need to have defined your customers, understanding what they are searching for in order to conduct the search word analysis. And that keyword analysis, then when you know that the people you are targeting use these keywords, helps you to build content for your website. You also have to have a reservation channel that we will be discussing in the next part in more detail. So you have to be able to sell your services online. And you also have to have social media channels. But those social media channels where you have to be present are dependent on who you are targeting. Again, defining the customer personalities and where are your customers spending their time in. Of course, customer relationship management software or system that is connected to email marketing is really useful if you plan to do any kind of, if you want to have customers visiting you more than once. Then various analytics in different platforms that enable you to track what kind of marketing are you doing, what are the content that is interesting for your customers, how is different parts of your marketing mix working in digital space at this moment, where are your customers coming from, what are the content they are going through, and also who they are. All of this can be found out by analytics, and especially analyzing the development. So we need to have clear data of how we are doing with marketing, what is growing, what is shrinking, and understanding why. And all of these can be found from the analytics. Then, of course, we need content, a lot of content, search engine optimized content, video content, white papers, pictures, text, everything. So it takes a lot of time and money to develop this content. But all that content is also investments into your marketing. So it doesn't go to waste, especially if you do it properly. And then you need partnerships. You don't have to do everything yourself. You can utilize different companies that are interested in the same customer segments that your business is interested in. But if you haven't decided your customer segments, or are just providing experiences for anybody who is interested in, then it's really difficult for you to identify what kind of partnerships would be relevant for your business. So that is also why you need to define your customers quite clearly. And then this is a continuously developing process. Marketing is never finished or done. You can always do more marketing. You can always write the next content. You can always do the next advertisement. You can always optimize your Facebook campaigns. Marketing is never finished or done. And that is also one of the challenges of marketing, that you need to understand where are the biggest return on investment on your actions, which are the things that you should be focusing the most, that provide the most income, or whatever your KPIs are for your business. Following the numbers, what is going on in digital space, and also sentiments. What are your customers thinking about your company and your what you are doing, and how they are reacting to your social media marketing, for example, is important. Then we go in very advanced attribution modeling techniques that state the role of different channels in generating sales for your business. When you start looking into this topic, then you're already quite advanced in digital marketing. But the key thing is to focus on your KPIs. Why are you doing marketing, and understanding the causes and effects of your marketing actions and the reactions in the marketplace. And of course, one important last thing about digital marketing is to have fun. You can consider digital marketing as kind of a game where your goal is to sell as much as you can, or find out the right people, or generate online buzz, or whatever. But it should be fun. When you can consider digital marketing as a game where you can get better and better, it should help a lot. If you can have fun and be interested in various aspects of digital marketing, it will make things a lot easier. All right. Thank you for watching.